Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Contradiction. Alright, so, we've discovered that, we may have been, mugged by, Paul's theft stunt. We may have been mugged by, the cleaners of, Paul's cleaner was the mugger. It looks like, we know that it was, in fact, Jason. I don't know that we've met Jason before. Let's head back up to Atlas. Enter the Atlas building. See if we can find this cleaner fellow. Let's go down the corridor. Nope, go over to the TV. Nah, we've already tried a DVD from the pile. Interesting positioning of doors there. Let's go ahead and leave the kitchen. Alright, into the atrium. I'd like to go over there. I'd like to go upstairs. There's places that I cannot explore, damn it! I want to explore them! Alright, so not getting anything there. What if we go over here, see if this, Village Hall thing is available, and it is not. Alright, let's go talk to Simon and Emma. Maybe one of them knows something about this, theft.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Alright, theft stunt.
What do you know about Paul Rand?
Paul the Slime.
You've obviously met him then.
She's having an affair with him.
What do you know about him committing a fake theft?
Oh,
during
wait,
one
no,
of the
that
courses?
was Ryan, not
What
Paul.
about him going through people's bags? Yeah, he tried that thing on me as well, weirdo.
So you were at Third Eye?
Yes. Yes, I went there for a few months after college and I left because I hated it. And I didn't know Atlas was the same thing. And I went with Simon.
How did you not know?
No. I didn't want to burst his bubble, so I didn't say anything.
So he doesn't know you went to Third Eye?
Except he might be wasting
No.
his money.
Ah! So is that where you met Ryan as well?
Yep.
Right. What didn't you like about the course?
Well, it was stupid. They just made you do things to other people and be abusive just to prove that you could, and I absolutely hated it.
That is horrible.
Sort of things.
Oh, just stupid things. Nasty things to prove that you could do it. It was about not feeling guilty. And it was horrible. That's why I left.
And is Simon doing all of this stuff now?
No, I think they had to stop because it was just getting ridiculous. I think somebody got arrested or something.
Very interesting.
Was at Third Eye when Paul pulled the stunt. And, well, actually, first of all, let's go look at this. Okay. So, Liam's death. And was on holiday the night Liam died.
Aha.
Aha, indeed.
So, you witnessed Paul's money-stealing stunt, is that right?
Yes.
But you weren't there when Liam died.
She knows that she's
No.
caught.
Don't quite understand that, you see, because Paul pulled the stunt on the same night. Liam died later that evening.
I must have got mixed up.
So you don't know anything about Liam's death, even though you were there on that night.
No.
I think you do.
Emma. I think you better explain, don't you?
Yep. Tell me. I
It
want
was
to know.
the stupid course, wasn't it?
Go on.
Well, we were all told to do stupid things, and then that thieving thing happened, and so...
Take a breath, Emma.
Liam killed himself because of me.
Why?
Liam had a birthmark on the side of his face. And no one would mention anything, even though we all knew it was there. And they all thought it was ugly.
They?
So I thought I'd say something, and I even asked Paul if it was okay to say it.
What did he say?
He said he wouldn't mind. Then Liam killed himself. Liam's dead because of me.
Well, Emma, I'm quite sure you regret what you said, but I really don't think you caused Liam's death. There's always more to these things than meets the eye.
But you should still feel guilty.
We can't tell Simon, please.
Simon doesn't need to know. Don't worry.
Note to self, go ask Simon about this right now. Aha! There we go, 9 p.m. That was... I almost feel like I should...
Poor Emma. I suppose it's possible that what she said led to Liam's death, but I really doubt it. I blame the Rands before I blame her.
That's a good thing. I do kind of feel like I should have included that in the last episode, just because of how quickly we got into 9 p.m., but whatever! Okay, so, we do have a few new things to ask about. Emma's guilt. Emma criticized Liam over a birthmark, which she believes contributed to his suicide. I'm guessing that if we go talk to Simon, this is going to be a thing that we can't talk to him about. Alright, well, she feels guilty. That's a good thing. As long as she doesn't let it eat her up inside. You should feel guilty when you do stupid, terrible things to people. Anything up down here? No. James, we've got some new things to talk to you about now that the blue filter has gotten bluer.
A couple more questions, if that's okay.
James wouldn't know about Emma and Liam. Paul's theft stunt. James wouldn't know anything about Paul or his stunt. Doesn't recognize a bag. Okay, well.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Yep. Always start with you, James, because you're so quick to answer all the questions. Alright. Let's go talk to the Elder
A few more
Rand.
questions, please. Thank you.
Alright, we could do that. I guess that's the only thing we can do.
Do you think Emma's criticism of Liam on that last night led to his suicide?
I doubt it, Hal.
Did you encourage Emma to criticize him?
I didn't encourage Emma to do anything. I merely told her what we tell every student to do, to express themselves as they want to. It would be out of order to criticize them after that, wouldn't it? However, I didn't expect her to criticize his birthmark, if that's what it was. That's a decision she took herself.
So you didn't know her well?
No, not at all.
Not at all. Hardly knew Emma. I'm suspecting that that's not the case, but, I'm not sure if there's anything else that we can talk to him about, but okay. Alright, Rebecca, you're next. So let's go back behind the house again. Can we use the thingy? Oh, already used it. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Alright, to the pub. Well, we still haven't gotten a light or anything, so I don't think going back behind the pub will do anything. Let's go to the restaurant. Anyone here? Nope. Alright. Ring the bell.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Alright. Let's see. Paul's theft stunt.
Did you know about Paul's money stealing at Atlas?
Are you talking about a particular incident or just in general?
Both?
It's something he did on the course. Stunt.
And what did he do exactly?
Oh, well, he pretended to steal from the students.
That doesn't ring a bell. Paul's stunts usually involve throwing fancy dress parties with scantily clad girls or women dressed as nurses. That's his usual fetish.
When was the last party he threw?
Sometime in the summer. I didn't stay long.
What, did he do those at Atlas? It's unlikely Rebecca would know anything about this, but how would we know without asking?
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Alright, let's see if it was in fact 9 p.m. No. Huh. Well, I heard you, Owl. You shut the heck up.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind.
Hope you don't mind me interrupting your studying again. Okay.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Jenks has promised not to discuss this with Simon. Yep, thought so. Alright, let's ask about the theft stunt.
What do you know about Paul stealing money from students? Part of a stunt or something?
What, did he do that? I've never heard about anything like that. No, it might be part of the risk-taking thing, though.
Explain that.
Well, it's part of the course. You have to do something dangerous or risky, something you wouldn't normally do.
Something dangerous?
Well, not dangerous.
Like
just,
get drunk and take
risky.
morphine, go swimming?
Like saying something you wouldn't normally say to someone, or doing something unusual.
Like stealing from other students?
Well, we didn't do anything like that, but you have to tell everyone at the end of the course anyway. And you're not allowed to do anything that would hurt or offend anyone, or you're not allowed to do anything really bad. It's all pretend, really.
It seems a bit odd for a business course.
It works, though.
I don't know, but what? Works? Not allowed to hurt or offend anyone.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
He is really drinking the Kool-Aid here. Alright. Let's go back into the woods, see if anything has changed. You know, like maybe we get mugged again. Alright, out to the jetty. Nope. Go right into the clearing. Anyone here? Nope. Alright, I think we're looking for Ryan at this point. Were those there before? I don't remember those being there before. Oh yeah, I had a little investigate icon. Silly me. Missed that. Alright, nothing here. Oh god! Ooh, hey, there we go.
Handy. Don't know why I never remember to buy one.
But the box also had, token ring cables. Oh, actually, I don't know what they were. Red torch. It's not a torch, it's a flashlight. Red torch was found in a box of junk at Atlas. Yeah, I'm glad no one minds. Man, maybe one of these days he'll find, Jenks will find a, 10-foot ladder or something that he can put in his pocket. Or his bag, I should say. And, of course, no one's in here now. Glad they've stopped burning his noodly appendages. You need 2 more knocks on the end there.
Ask about a few more things, please.
I'm glad you're done. It isn't worth asking Ryan about the red torch. Alright, so we've got a bunch of things to ask about. Let's ask about the doll burning ceremony.
So tell me more about this doll burning.
It's a symbolic ceremony we perform every few weeks on the court.
What's it about?
It's about burning your old personality and finding a new one, a better one.
So the dolls are...
You. They represent you from the past. Each doll has a picture of the student as a child or a teenager. And they burn the doll and symbolically destroy their old personality. It's quite simple but effective, I find.
And why did that girl shout?
Because it's an emotional thing. She's quite clearly become very attached to her doll. They do spend the first month with them. We tell them to take the doll everywhere with them before they actually go through the doll burning.
And you believe that's a good thing? Destroying your past?
Of course it's a good thing, Inspector.
You're horrible people.
We're all shackled to our past, particularly you by the sound of it. Perhaps we should make a doll of you, Inspector, and burn that. What do you think?
I think we should make a doll of
I'm not sure it would do
Ryan
any good
and burn
anyway.
That's pretty horrible. Past is what makes you you. Let's see. Atlas auto-hypnosis.
Can you tell me about auto-hypnosis?
Now, what would you like to know?
Do you use
Everything?
it on the course?
We dip into it occasionally, but it's not a major feature of the course. I would say that, well, a minority of the students know how to use it, but the majority wouldn't know, would have a clue.
It's not a requirement of the course.
No, not at all. We don't ask people to do things that they're not comfortable with. There's no bribery, no coercion. We're thinking about phasing
peer pressure.
auto-hypnosis out, actually.
What's the reason for that?
Well, to be perfectly honest with you, Inspector, it doesn't actually work very well.
Then why'd you use it in the first place? Let's see. Doesn't believe it works very well. Did he say anything about the scrying mirror? Nope. Nothing relevant. Let's ask about his guitar collection.
I didn't realize you were a musician.
Oh, well, I'm not really a musician. I mean, I dabble a little bit. To be quite honest with you, I'm far more interested in collecting guitars.
You're not in a band?
Well, I did audition. I did audition a few years ago. When I say a few years ago, of course, I mean about 20 years ago. Doesn't time fly?
No?
What band was that?
Oh, I can't remember. Something Stone. Aren't they all called something Stone? Hammerstone. That's it.
And you still collect?
I haven't bought a guitar for over a year. I feel I've moved on.
Maybe you should get rid of all the other ones then. Let's see. Did he say anything about, No. Alright. So I guess that wasn't really related to, Blackstone. Bag used in mugging?
Do you know what this is?
Well, I think it's a bag. Is it a bag, Inspector?
The shop.
Oh, yes, the costume
totally kick it.
shop. Yes, we used to hire from them.
Used
the
to?
course.
Well, yes. For the course, at the end of each stage, we have a little party, and we ask students to dress up or try acting out being somebody new, their new selves, as it were.
Could you explain a bit more? New selves?
One of the main elements of the course is learning how to act, how to be whoever you need to be in any given situation. I think you'll agree, Inspector, that business is about being the right person in the right situation at the right time. What it does, it helps them to detach themselves, become somebody new, pretend, you know, that kind of thing. It's surprising what a little bit of cross-dressing can do for you, Inspector. You should try it.
Not at this stage.
You into that? Paul's theft stunt.
What do you know about your father's money-stealing stunt?
Oh, well, yes, that was something that Dan decided to do as part of the shock aspect of the course.
But he went too far, you believe.
He usually does.
And do you think it did have anything
Expand
to do
upon
with
that,
Liam's
usually
death?
does, but...
No. Liam wasn't like that at all. I mean, that was just a simple, unfortunate coincidence. I mean, Liam had his own problems, but he didn't have any problems with the money shock stunt. No.
How do you know? Definitely can't ask him. Emma's guilt.
What do you know about Emma Bowman criticising Liam before his suicide?
I was there. I witnessed it. Well, I know Emma blamed herself for his death.
Did she?
Well, she was upset and all of that, but I wouldn't blame her, Inspector. I really don't think she had anything to do with it at all.
You don't think?
Liam was a very confident person, very outgoing, very strong individual, or so it seemed. I mean, people are free to do what they like.
And yet he
Even
supposedly had a lot of
something as irreversible
problems.
as bumping themselves off. Sad though that is, of course.
What did he have to say about Liam? He did seem happy, okay. Strong and outgoing. Yeah, it kind of matches up. You know, we have not been able to ask this guy about his affair with Emma at all. Witnessed Emma's criticism of Liam and knows Paul went too far? No. Huh. Well, we did get a
probably be back later.
A flashlight, so we can go back behind the pub now. So let's go do that. See if we can find anything interesting back there now. Enter the outbuilding. And let's go ahead and use this. More things that we don't need to... Car insurance? More things that we don't need a warrant for. Huh. Devil worshippers?
Well. And there's the mask symbol again. Looks like someone's been trying to make a point.
Interesting. Photos of a car vandalized with spray paint were found in the pub outbuilding. Vandalized car photos. Well, you know, we should probably go right back to Alice. Excuse me, and talk to Ryan about that.
Couple more questions, if that's okay?
Alright, let's ask about the vandalized car photos.
Do you know what these are?
Oh, yes, that's my old car. It was vandalized. I took those for the insurance company. Where did you find those?
At the pub. You know who did this?
Yes. A girl called Lisa Blint. She was on the course, very strange girl.
And why did she write the words devil worshippers all over your car?
Well, they were kind of
she was a very strange girl. She had a lot of psychological problems. I'm not entirely sure, Inspector. I mean, she took a dislike to the course for some particular reason. I couldn't quite put my finger on it.
Perhaps because it was horrible.
She asked for a refund. I declined. And she decided to spray her disapproval all over my car.
Odd thing to spray, isn't it, though? Devil worshippers?
Well, she was a very odd girl, Inspector. Maybe she thought it was a way of getting back at us. I have no idea.
Did Rebecca know about it?
Well, yes, she did, but I wasn't about to unleash Rebecca on her. She can be quite fierce sometimes, you know. And, I mean, the girl wasn't vindictive. She had psychological problems. She lives in the village, actually. The run-down house at the end of the lane. Can't miss it.
Really? Right. Thank you.
I was wondering about that house when we were going to... or that section of the map. I was wondering
that's it
when
for the time being. Thank you.
We'd have an opportunity to go visit that. Before we do that, we'll go ahead and hit up everyone else along the way. Don't have a whole lot of time left in the episode. Probably about enough to talk to people about these pictures.
2 more questions, please. Do you know anything about these?
Nope. Sorry.
You've covered pretty well from that discussion about Liam.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Alright, let's ask about these.
Have you seen these before?
No. Don't know the car.
Okay.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Didn't ask him about the stuff on the car, but whatever. One last check of the village hall. Nope. Let's totally ask her about these things that we just stole from the outbuilding.
Ask you a couple more things, please. Have you ever seen these?
It's Ryan's car. It got vandalised last year. His camera had been stolen, so I took pictures. Ugh, whoever did it made a mess, didn't they?
But
His
nobody
camera had
was
been stolen?
prosecuted for it.
Not that I remember. The insurance paid out, though.
Well, that's good, I suppose. Ryan's camera had been stolen.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
It's an interesting little tidbit. I guess we'll go talk to the elder. Not that I want to.
A few more questions, if you don't mind. Do you know what these are?
Yes, that's Ryan's car.
And do you know anything about the
Another
incident?
toy he managed to ruin. It was vandalized sometime last year.
You know who did it?
I don't believe anybody was ever prosecuted.
It's not what he
for it.
asked. That's not what we asked.
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
And finally, James.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Stare in the fire and tell me about these.
Know anything about these? Nope.
I love his answers.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
At this point, I'm just talking to him to get those nope answers. Oh, it's good. It's good. As long as we're here, we haven't checked his outbuildings recently. And seriously, what is with the bubble wrap? Is that just a thing that I don't know about putting bubble wrap up on greenhouses? I mean, it looks like there's still glass, so it's glass and then bubble wrap. It just... I suppose to an extent it can insulate. I don't know about all that well. Alright, nothing there. Alright, we'll cut it off a little bit early, a couple minutes early. And in the next episode, we'll go talk to this Lisa individual that we have just been informed about. Let's get back out to the street and see what she has to say. See you then, everyone.